Hello, welcome to another Sims 4 speed build and a bit of a CAS edit as well. I took a character that I made ages and ages ago and I updated her a little bit, changed her last name, and just I basically changed her entire personality, but other than that, like her clothes and stuff, I left her looks the way they are. I picked her because I like the way she looks, so I didn't edit her hair or her face or anything like that. But I did edit a couple of her outfits that I no longer like I used to, I guess, because I made this character, so I must have liked him at some point, but I no longer like him. So I changed that. And yeah, I just went through and updated her. I made her long before all the recent pronoun updates and sexual orientation updates, and obviously well before the infants updates and all that new recent packs and everything. So I just gave her a little bit of a change. Nothing dramatic. But the point is that it's not Grace. So when I recorded this, I hadn't yet done any research, and I thought that Grace was just cursed with twins. But no, it turns out that they have significantly increased the rate at which twins are born in The Sims 4, which I'm okay with them increasing the rate slightly, but it just seems like every sim is destined to have twins at least once in their lifetime. Every sim is having twins at some point, so it feels a little bit ridiculous. But I didn't know that before I put Briella in here, and maybe we should take a minute during the live stream and play this updated version of Briella and then play a not updated version of Briella and see what the likelihood of twins, excuse me, what the likelihood of twins for both of them is if a pre-infants update sim is less likely to have twins than a sim who was made or edited after the infants update. I don't know how any of that works, so I don't know if that's something that would happen or not, but it's something to think about at some point because I feel like we're probably going to get twins a lot again, mostly just because I edited her and put her in rather than just grabbed her out of the gallery and put her in. I don't know. Maybe I should have just. No, because I wanted to change her personality. I don't know. We're going to find out, right? So, this is a very small, basic house. I didn't cheat this time. That's what I wanted to say. I did not cheat the house this time. I feel like the game was kind of punishing me last time for cheating the house. That's not a thing, but in my mind, it is a thing. And I feel like I was punished for cheating the house last time. So this time, totally legit, no cheating of any kind, playing 100% by the book, by the rules. And I built her this little 2-bedroom house. I like it. The house itself is cute. The decorating inside is very not cute. I started out with doing a very excessively grunge kind of worn down, torn up kind of furniture look. And then I didn't like it because it didn't match the style of the outside of the house that I went for. So then I went back, and you'll see in a few minutes here when I start to decorate the inside, I place a bunch of furniture and then I go back and delete everything and replace it to a more casual but very clearly cheap looking decorating style. So, yeah. The other thing that was hard to do with this house was the floor plan. I built the outside structure first and then I came in to do the floor plan, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I think what makes it the hardest is the windows. I don't think the shape of the structure itself is what made it hard. It's just all those big windows. If they were shorter windows or if there were less windows, the floor plan probably would have been a lot easier to do. But because they're the big plate windows or whatever, it made it incredibly hard to lay out a floor plan where you could have kitchen cabinets against the wall and have a bathroom and have a place to put beds at and stuff and not be covering up windows. Also, initially, I started with one single bathroom and a cubby inside of the bathroom for the toilet, and then I realized, regardless, just because that toilet is in its own cubby, there's gonna be some crossing over in the shower area, which means Sims are gonna get upset. Which means the toilet just needs to have its own access point separate. And then I got thinking, why not just do a small, some people call them powder rooms. We call them half a baths around here. It's just a toilet and a sink. So why not do one small toilet sink thing and then do another bathroom slightly bigger with the whole shower tub combo thing? Then your Sims have multiple choices, or my Sims, I should say, have multiple choices, and there can be multiple toilets in use. Obviously, only one shower and bathtub, but we will deal with that issue later if we need to deal with that issue later. This is the part where I start decorating. Like, I do the kitchen in kind of like cheap looking, but not grunge. And then I start adding a bunch of grunge looking furniture into that, and it just wasn't working for me. I love that look. I love doing rags to riches builds and stuff like that with that look, or just, whatever with that look. I think I think it's cool. I know that sounds weird or stupid or whatever, but I think it's a cool look in The Sims to build houses or whatever with. But it wasn't matching up with this particular house and the style of the sim and the series and everything. So I ended up deleting a bunch of stuff. I would have just cut it out of the video and you would have never known the difference, except I had already laid the flooring. I laid the flooring and then went back and added more furniture. So it's like, that might be a little weird. So I guess I just leave it in and explain my thought process during all of this. Plus, honestly, it makes the video a little bit longer. Hoping for a little bit longer engagement here on my videos. So, let's draw things out a little bit more, right? Anyways, yeah, that's like the house and the story behind the house. No cheating this time, none whatsoever. Did I already mention that I'm going to be doing this series live on Twitch? I feel like I mentioned that already, but I'm not sure. So, this series I'm going to be recording live on Twitch. I'm going to try to get on Twitch at least once a week now, but I'm aiming for 2 times a week. Once on Wednesdays and once on the weekends if possible. I'm not sure. I can't plan 2 days ahead, let alone weeks or even months ahead at this point. So we're just going to play it by ear. But for right now, I'm planning the first episode to be, or maybe even the first 2 episodes, to be recorded on May 24th. That's a Wednesday. I'm planning on potentially live streaming every Wednesday. Fingers crossed for me. Wish me luck. Send all the, good vibes and everything, and hope that the stars align for me that I can do that. I am kind of starting to miss live streaming a little bit, as weird as that sounds, because I always said I loved it in the beginning and then I hated it. I hated it because I was live streaming for YouTube content. So I would live stream and then I would edit those streams down to be episodes for YouTube. And the live streams were, 2+ hours long. So for 1 hour of gameplay, it takes me at least 2 hours of edit time, sometimes up to 3 or 4 hours if I really want the video to be good. So 2 hours of gameplay can take 8 hours of editing time. And it was just driving me to tears to sit there and edit all of that down into one 15-minute video. I know a little bit more now than I did a few years ago. I'm a little bit better at editing than I was a few years ago. So, I think I can handle it a little bit more. Also, I figure in a 3-hour stream, I can potentially get 2 episodes for the 100 baby challenge out of that. So it's a little bit less editing at one time, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm hoping it works out a little bit better, but again, while this channel and my Twitch channel and everything are all very Sims oriented, because the Sims will always, always, always hold a special place in my heart. You have no idea. I am a horribly sentimental, nostalgic kind of person, like bad, like painfully bad. And The Sims is just one of those things for me. I can't walk away from it. It's my gaming life. It's my gaming heart belongs to The Sims. But even I get bored. I mean, I was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid, so even I get bored from time to time and need to do other stuff. So I would like to live stream other stuff as well. I don't know how all this is going to work out. We'll have to wait and see. We're just going to play it by ear for now. Don't hold me to any kind of schedule, please. My life is so crazy right now. But yeah, that's kind of my plans for the future. The floor plan for this house ended up a little weird with the bathrooms right there, but I didn't know where else to put them. And I thought it kind of worked and made it a little more interesting. If you want this house, let me know down in the comments and I'll put it up on the gallery. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.